Alright, this is chapter 4, section 1, exercise 10, part B. The problem reads, decide whether or not each of the following relations is a function. If it is not a function, explain why not. And for part this is part B, the domain is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Codomain is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a set of ordered pairs. So if you didn't see part A of exercise 10, I explained what a function was, so I'll explain what a function is again. Basically, a function, it is, the notation for a function is actually, notation for a function is, it's gonna get the code, is, F to B. Basically, in order to be a function, there needs to be a set of domain, which is also a set of inputs, and the codomain, which is a set of outputs. And for every input, there needs to be an output. So each of these have to have an output, but can't be more than one output. And that's basically what a function is. And to help us visualize this, I'm going to make one arrow diagram, one direction diagram. And so this is the domain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the codomain is the same. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And already, if you were looking at the ordered pairs, there's already a problem here, where there's more than one output for one of the inputs, but we're gonna show that to you first visually. So the ordered pair is 1 to 5, so it'll look like this. There's 2 to 3, then 3 to 3, then 1 to 2, and then 4 to 1. So already, it's not a function. 2 reasons. It's not a function because for 1, there's 2 outputs, and that is already a strike, which means it's not a function. But if this didn't exist, there's also the problem where the input 5 has no output, so there's 2. So the first reason why this isn't a function is that the input, the element 1 in the domain is mapped out to 2 different outputs, and then the input 5 in the domain has no output at all. So this is not a function. Wah, wah, wah. Function. If I went over this problem way too fast, or if I might have skipped over some steps, if you need more explanation to this, just leave a comment in the YouTube comments or in the discussion board where I'll be posting up this link, and hopefully I can check back and explain anything that needs explaining. But pretty much this is not a function because every input, well, one of the inputs has 2 outputs, which is a no-no. You only need 1 output. You only get 1 output per input. And one of the inputs has no output at all, so this is why this relation is not a function.